bathroom real quick?
Is he getting his makeup ready? I told him. Makeup! Hair and makeup is here, baby. Hair and makeup! I probably got some shears and some combs for water. I know I got a whole lot in the suitcase.
In case somebody says something else.
Sticker called Katia. She be acting
Bougie.
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 Didn't we like to put my belly on?
Somebody asks in the chat.
I already put everything in the
You
fridge.
good, bro?
I just shot some liquid.
There it is. Hey, you two hop up there and chat with me.
Okay.
Out of Dixie cup.
Talk to each other. About what?
So how was work today, bro?
You guys not talking?
You make any sales?
Well, today work was fine, I guess.
I mean, make any sales though, bro? You make that 4/5 commish?
I, I sold one phone.
Tell us where
One
we're at.
phone?
Where are we?
We're at Motte & Sons Distillery.
Yeah, what do you do here?
We make liquor for the most part, but we also try and incorporate as much local product as we can.
Cool. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we sell pickle ladies, pickles. We sell the Blue Moon, all the spices and all that. The Blue Moon, the local Blue Moon, because there's also the beer Blue Moon, of course.
So how did you guys get your start? I mean, was this like a pet project, or was it like, hey, we're gonna go like crash the Spartanburg Distillery market? Like,
No, so we
how'd you guys
started,
start out?
my parents started watching moonshiners a lot, and it was like, distilling was kind of like a thing that we started becoming a little more familiar with. And then it just became legal for micro distilleries to open up in about 2000, I think it was like 2011 or 2012.
What were like the bylaws? So, I mean, what were the specific things that made it illegal, or made it were overturned?
So at first, you weren't even allowed to own a still or distill like that, but after a little bit, they made it legal for you to own probably a certain amount of gallons for personal use that you can't sell. And all the laws have been changing recently. It's because now micro distilleries are actually a thing, and now they can serve cocktails and do a lot of stuff that they weren't able to do before, which is really nice. It really helps micro distilleries out that the laws are getting more lenient. But yeah.
That's cool. So, how'd you guys end up selling more than just liquor? Like, how'd you end up being like, I guess, a
Well,
general
at first
store?
we just started off with probably 5 or 6 products, and then we I don't know, we decided if we can go as much local as possible, we can sell the pickle ladies, we can sell, if we can incorporate as many local businesses as possible with helping us out in the smallest amount, we would. And so that's kind of where we've gotten to, is we sell any local product we possibly can.
So, you say your mom was a fan of the Moonshiners show?
Yeah.
That local joint with like, what's his name?
Bill Canny and Josh.
Do you know those guys personally? Did you ever meet them? Or
I know Bill pretty personally. He comes over here a decent amount, and he actually has one of his stills in the back right now.
Okay.
But
One of his stills?
yeah.
He doesn't have his name on his like stamped in there?
No,
His
it was actually his mom's still. It's known as Grandma Shaw. It's an awesome little still, and it very productive, very awesome little still. It's like, it doesn't have a column or anything. It's very different, but
Explain
It's
a little bit
nice.
about distilling, like the
Yeah.
distilling process. Like, what kind of technology you guys have back there for that? You just mentioned like collars.
yeah. So there's different types of stills. They all should be based around a copper pot type still, but like we have a Hoga still, which is really a big. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's really just a big round with kind of a head on it. And then the column stills is really just a pot around a column, and then the column itself it has like 4 stages of diluting everything to make a very pure liquor, which we don't use, but we also have a doubler. So it's a different process, but for many of our products, we have to distill many times to make sure they're accurate to when we start diluting them, because we have to dilute, like our vodka, we distill 7 or 8 times to probably 95, probably 96, 97%, and then we have to cut it down to 40%.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you guys just make booze and chill and sell people stuff all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's pretty much it.
I was gonna tell you a real quick funny story about Bill Cannon. First time I ever met him, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And I was doing some video.
Oh, he's a great guy.
I had a video on it, and like I was shining it. I guess it was irritating people. So he's like, "Hey man, you get this thing, you shine it on people." He's like, and he had a fiddle.
Yeah.
And he,
Oh yeah.
looks
He's.
in my face. He's like, "You know what you're doing to people? This is what you're doing to people."
Yep,
Starts
and he just started
sawing
killing
everything,
it.
like getting in my face.
Yep.
Like, me and him almost got into a skirmish, but his buddy, it's like a guy in a floppy hat came up. He's like, "Now calm down, y'all."
Oh.
And he was breezing.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, "Oh, I got no problem turning off the light. It's cool."
Yeah. He's an awesome dude.
He
Yeah,
really
Bill's a
is.
He
really
is.
chilling person.
Yeah.
I found out after the fact he's a real cool guy.
Yeah.
I just didn't kind of know what to
Well,
think.
he gets a little drunk, and you know,
Yeah, and
people
it
get
was
drunk.
late.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
late in the evening.
Crack some jokes. I love
Oh,
his
yeah,
jokes.
he does.
Really old school, like, you know, traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an
Who are
awesome
you,
dude.
white shirt?
Well, my name's Jaffer.
Jaffer.
Jaffer Ahmed, and I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Hey, word.
Originally born and raised. Basically, I'm one of Matthew's best friends, and yeah. In the distillery part, because we're talking about the distillery, I've been here since the beginning. I
Yeah,
remember
literally.
when the building was bought. It used to be a paint store.
Yep.
Forgot the name of the paint store.
M&W Paint Store.
M&W paint store.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, this whole place was just basically it was you know, vacant. Nothing. Everything was just like totally different. They had tiles on the ground and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We helped them make you know, really good progress on the whole building and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah. We had to kick up the whole entire ground, do the whole
Yeah.
entire roof. So we hand painted each one of these tiles.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't look like too much, but it really is a lot. And then we
Yeah.
varnished them, and then the insulation, we all broke it in half and put it up. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was about to say, Jaff was there through all of it, really.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's like your bestie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever claimed like a best friend before, but I mean, yeah.
That just warms my heart. So Jaffer, you do a thing, don't you? A special, specific thing. Who's one of your favorite vloggers?
Well, I'd say my favorite vlogger is Casey Neistat.
Shout out to the nice dad.
Yep.
H3
And H3.
Oh yeah.
Ethan and Gila.
Yep.
Yep.
I have lots and lots of vloggers that I watch, but you know, it's all specific types of, you know, vlogs that people just like, and I like Casey's style.
Yeah, he's got a good style.
You know, he's right there. He's to the point with some stuff, and he's just a great vlogger in general. I love his, you know, the way he vlogs, the time lapses, the drone
Yeah.
scenes, the
He's got good at edit. He's got
good editing
editing
skills.
He does.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of my inspirations as well. I run a vlog myself for a little bit. What I'm gonna do real quick is show some of yours.
Okay.
So we're gonna just take a peek. I don't know if anybody can hear it or not.
Yeah. Oh, we can play it up there if you want. We were just playing.
I mean, I'm playing it on the thing already.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Actually,
Perfect.
Perfume and whatnot.
Yeah.
A little bit of that mall action. That's our Spartanburg mall.
Yeah.
Ooh, whose car is this?
Get some.
The R8.
No, the Viper.
Oh, it's just a random one.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah. It was.
You got a car club?
I call that the random berg spotting.
Yeah.
No. I didn't know you had a Viper.
I do. It's a deal even that, for sure.
Can you take you and take before riding it?
I will.
Yes.
I have it right now because Hanson's driving me around.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good. This one day
It's
I'm
at the
gonna
house,
ride
for
it.
sure.
So is this the pool that you hit your face in? That you showed
Oh,
me?
you're a piece of shit. I don't have a fucking Viper.
I like the
Is this the pool you hit your
That's
face?
totally the pool I've busted my face in.
Oh, okay.
It is. It
Thank you.
is.
Thank you for noticing.
You have a beautiful face. Even with the marks.
There's not a scar. Oh, there's gonna
So
be
yeah,
one.
so
But yeah.
we're looking at a little bit of you and Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
chilling. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
cool.
just
Hold
hanging
on,
out.
Let's see if I can show them the snap real quick before we flip back.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah.
Oh yeah, we get some quality, quality shit.
I try to edit as great and as good as possible.
Oh yeah, you're good at editing. You do it well.
I just recently started
Definitely.
out on Final Cut Pro X.
FCP.
I'm still getting familiar with the program and everything.
Yeah.
But I do use equipment-wise. I have my iPhone 7 Plus, which shoots in 4K 30 frames per second. There's a setting that you have to go to in the phone itself actually to make it do that. And
The 7s are crazy. I don't know. The 6s don't have the filming capability the 7s do.
I'm enjoying you guys up here. I don't know if people can hear me or have been hearing me, but you want to sit here or you want to sit there?
maybe you can be in the middle.
Okay. I'm always in the middle.
Yeah, I was about to say, come on,
We're gonna
sit
make a
down.
post sandwich.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just chilling, man.
Hell yeah.
Here at Motte and Sons.
Yeah.
Motte and Sons. So Motte and Sons.
Mott and Sons.
Is he your baby brother?
Baby brother. I'm the younger brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you his baby brother? Is he the other son?
I am technically, because you're a month older than me.
Yeah.
So you have another brother though.
I got 3 other brothers.
Okay, so this is truly Motte and Sons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's me and my older brother, and my older brother doesn't really do that much, to be honest.
Okay, so you do all the heavy lifting at the, moving those bales of mash,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
tote that barge, lift that bale.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
My older brother's alright, but he's a lazy son of a bitch.
It happens. There's one in every family.
Yep, that's
That's
Johnny.
me. I'm the lazy SOB in my family.
No, you are.
Hi, Mom.
That's gotta be a lie. I was about to
No.
say, you seem so
I
like...
do stuff, but it's just like the stuff I do is just kind of disjointed. So I work hard in spurts.
That's good, though.
Yeah,
Working
in
hard is one
weird
thing,
places.
Johnny's never worked hard a fucking day in his life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like straight up, like that.
So unfortunate.
Would you say he has?
I mean, sometimes, but not
Sometimes, but
Okay,
probably
okay.
not. Yeah, like that's Johnny. Like he'd never. Trust me, he's a monster.
I'm a motherfucking monster.
He is, man.
So this is technically the last episode of the Hubcast. What I'm going to be doing is we're changing over. There's been some internal changes, so we're going to change the way that we distribute our content. Not necessarily the type of content, but the name, and we're going to move on from there. And today they were kind enough to let me do this here at Motte and Sons. I got Porter and Philip behind the camera working the edges. So we're just chilling. We got some other guests in the house. They're pretty cool, lovely ladies. Just making the environment nice.
Oh yeah.
Just for us to chill and do our thing. And the rest is history. We're gonna make history. We're gonna do some new things. We're gonna have some new stuff, spanking new things for you. And what, am I too tall? Oh, am I too loud? Okay.
Be a little louder.
Yeah, or maybe. I'm usually not loud at all.
Yeah.
So what is an average day like for you guys? Running a distillery and being a vlogger when you're not selling. What are you, a phone guy?
Phones, yeah.
Yeah.
Work at Verizon.
Hey man, when's my upgrade?
Well, for me, normal day would be, go to work, get off of work, and I'd like to get as much footage as possible.
Okay, so
And something that, like, people would like to watch. Vlogs are,
well, kind of if it interests you.
iffy, Yeah,
If it's
I
like
don't want to sit here and
super
vlog
interesting.
me going to, like, let's say,
A
like,
dentist appointment.
yeah, like, hey,
Yeah, dentist
I have a
appointment. or
cavity,
doctor's
guys.
appointment. Yeah.
I mean, people just don't want to see that stuff. I mean, you have to include good content. Your editing skills have to be great. Well, good, not great, but
You gotta
good.
keep up with it.
You gotta be
Yeah,
able to
it's-
tell a story.
Tell a story,
Yeah.
and everything has to be in order. You cannot vlog the night and then put it in a middle of a day scene. And I mean, unless you're really specific about what you were doing, stuff like that. And pretty much, what I would do is get off of work and try to, let's say, go to the park around here, or go to like a good like downtown area, get my drone. I have a DJI Mavic Pro.
Ooh, fancy.
Shoots in 4K.
Okay.
Has a radius of 4 miles.
So you can fly 4 miles.
4 miles out and then 4 miles back.
Line of sight, or does it only have like light bridge technology where you don't necessarily need line of sight, or is that how that works?
It has 2 forward facing sensors.
Okay.
2 downward, and it has basically obstacle avoidance.
Okay.
And everything like
Cool.
that.
So you can fly in easy mode
yeah.
without worrying about hitting like a bird or something.
Usually in sport mode it goes about 42 miles per hour.
That's what I wonder. When you're flying the drone, do you worry about hitting a bird or hitting a power line or hitting a tree?
Definitely. Yeah, because well, you can, in the controller itself, you can see, you put your iPhone in the bottom of the controller, and then your iPhone screen is the actual camera view of what you're seeing. So I can control the gimbal and everything like that, and basically I see exactly where I'm going. So most of the time I'm very confident on my flying skills. There are at some times whenever I'm out there when I can't see the drone itself because it's literally 3 miles away from me.
Okay. So a buddy of mine was flying his Mavic, and we were at a wedding. And at some point, it ended up. You were there.
No, Jaff was there. I was not there. Jaff was there.
Going Indo, there was a heart-stopping moment for a lot of us.
Everyone watched it and was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
I was actually
don't let it hit someone, please.
Right there at the door. Whenever I saw it, he was
just
a good
way to lose a nose.
He was going up, and then I was like, "There's a branch. There's a branch.
There's a branch."
He's like, "Don't hit it," and then it actually fell right beside the ladies over there.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, shout out to the videographer at that wedding. I'm not going to call you out, but he's a great videographer. I'll tell you who he is later. So Jaffer, a question for me, like, as a fellow vlogger, or at least I used to vlog. I don't do it as much anymore because I do this for the most part. But when you go to shoot something, what is the signal for you that's like, oh, this would be good to shoot, or do you just like, you just get a feeling and you run the camera for a little bit and then you're like, this will be interesting?
Usually, most of my vlogging these days, it's about half and half. Either it's spur of the moment, where I'm just like, I have to get this shot, or it's sort of semi-planned out whenever you have like daily activities. You're like, hey, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and I'm gonna vlog today.
So do you schedule around your vlogging, or does it happen organically, or is it a combination?
Mostly it just happens. Like whenever I'm hanging out with him, it's just like let's say my latest vlog.
We get a lot of good vlogs in.
Like whenever we're hanging out together, it's just like, okay, so we're gonna go swimming. People like swimming, so let's vlog it. All right, we're gonna go to the grocery store, pick up some chicken. We're gonna vlog picking up the chicken.
People
even
like
though it's
to
boring.
See, exactly.
You want to see that me making the chicken afterwards. I'm like, where did the chicken come from? Oh, he went to Food Line earlier.
Okay, so people are kind of like, I could totally be this guy. Like,
we can do this.
I did that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real cool. Like the psychology of people, how. Like you can relate to something that's totally mundane and enjoy seeing somebody else doing it.
Oh yeah. That's my biggest thing. Is just like, I know I'm not eventful in my life right now, as like say Casey Neistat or like maybe Ethan and all them. But I try to get what I have, and I try to make it look good and look better in a way, in a sense that people want to see it. Like
future vloggers. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Like say, like I incorporate the drone scenes, the time lapses, the slow-mo shots, the everything. It's just like, it makes an everyday even better.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what do you do as far as the vlogging? Do you contribute just corporeally, in body only, or do you?
So with the vlogging, I'm mostly third party. I'll do a lot of the filming. I'll do most of the time if Jaffer is, if you see him without the camera in his hand and he's using both his hands, normally I'm filming. But
I thought it was magic. The blackest of magics.
Oh my god.
Do that.
how does he do that shit or stuff?
That's
Probably
what. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
You can
cool.
do whatever.
Okay.
That's what friends
Same
are
shit.
for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's either me or my brother. Probably 95% of the time.
Yep.
Okay, now confirm this for me. Are you and your brother twins?
We are not.
Because I can never
So-
tell you apart.
My older brother is a year and a half older than me.
Nice.
Even though he is shorter than me and is skinnier in the face than me.
Okay.
So I look older than him and I am bigger than him, but he is actually older than me. He's the oldest of the family. And our
Okay.
youngest brother is actually the biggest. He's 6'4", 280 pounds or so.
Now that's the one that looks like neither of you.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Oh,
He doesn't look like any of us. Yeah, he's the pool kids.
Okay, so I joined them one day for I just saw them out. They were having pizza and beer in honor of a friend who passed.
Yeah.
And he,
Rest
and
in
I,
peace,
rest in peace, Rick.
Rest in peace.
And I saw these guys just chilling. I was like, yo, mind if I join you? I'm like, I know you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mind if
yeah.
I sit here?
We're
Or
like,
whatever.
yeah, come on and join us. We're having a drink.
Intrusion is my middle name. So I sit down with them, and over the course of the conversation, I find out that they had two other brothers. But I was
Yep.
like, I thought they were all twins. There were two guys that looked nothing like them. They looked nothing like each other.
Yeah.
The two brothers that looked identical, and then the two brothers that looked nothing alike. They
Yep.
just looked like pals.
That's how it is.
Yep.
Me and Johnny look very similar. Luke and Michael are just like, we don't know what happened.
Same DNA.
Same
different-
DNA.
Different face.
different- Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there anything going on in the control room, fellas? Any questions or comments from the audience? Nothing? Cool, let's continue. so yeah, man. So running this distillery, I'm sure
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fraught with adventure and
It's a lot of work, but
Harold.
it's really just like cooking. It's
okay.
if you can cook anything, you can. It's heating up water to cook your grains, to let it ferment, and just knowing the process.
Sounds like
And
a
then-
Jeezy song.
It's really just that with depends on what grains you use for what. So if you're making a whiskey, you want to use malted barley, corn.
He's
Yeah.
got a question.
No, you're fine. You're
No,
fine.
Go for it.
So you said this is like reminiscent of moonshine
Yeah.
days. So is this like I've heard people talk about like you get modern age at like stores that isn't as high gravity as some of the old school stuff due to the fact it's not raw or something. So is there any difference between the stuff you're making and stuff they made that illegally?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So the difference
being
between
mischievous.
sold moonshine that we do and illegal moonshine, there can be a big difference. With buying illegal moonshine, you don't really know what you're getting.
Antifreeze,
It's-
for instance.
Yeah, and
I'm
Yeah.
blind forever.
And
Who
a lot of the
made
time
this?
it's made from a sugar. It's really a sugar shine, so it's pure sugar that they throw in with a little bit of grain to get a little flavor. And they'll make it at 80% and sell it like that, which is great. I mean, 80% liquor is awesome. But the way we do it, I guess, is more of a something that we can come out with bulk type. So we just keep it at 65%, which is still very high compared to a lot of moonshines that people do around Spartanburg or Greenville or. Yeah, theirs is all 40%, and a 40% moonshine is, to me, not a traditional moonshine. It's got to be 60% at least to really have the kick to it, or at least 50% really.
I heard it's like clear, like water.
Yeah. When you get moonshine, a big way to test it to see if it's how alcoholic it is just by shaking it. And when you shake it, the quicker it the less amount of bubbles there is, the more alcoholic it is. And the more it shakes and the more bubbles there are, the less alcoholic it is. So you can tell if it is, I mean, it's just a general estimate, but you can tell 80, 70% if it just disappears right away-ish. Or if it disappears right away, you can tell it's like 90%. But if it's not disappearing and it's kind of staying there, it's probably a 40%-ish, 30%. But it's just there really is a big difference between moonshines that people sell legally and moonshines that people sell legally.
For instance, how much antifreeze is
yeah.
in one?
Yeah, you don't know what the illegal one. You don't know what they're putting into it. You can draw sugar out of anything, and anything you draw sugar out of. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly.
Or you
Yeah,
know, your
it
heroin,
should.
your
Yeah,
heroin versus
absolutely.
that fentanyl-filled joint.
Yeah.
Fentanyl in your coke.
Fentanyl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what you
So
mean.
it's like the wrong batch of
Suboxone.
wrong batch of Fireball.
Yeah.
I've heard so many stories about so many different things over
gosh.
the years, and it's just like
It's all
it blows
terrible
my
stuff.
mind what some people will do for
Exactly.
money to
Oh,
other
yeah.
people
Exactly.
Like,
unsuspecting.
Weigh down substances to make them heavier.
Oh yeah, people are so
Oh,
scheming
yeah.
now, and
It's so bad.
there's extremes to everything as time goes on. The
Oh, yeah.
extremes
grow
just get
your
heavier.
grow your own drugs, kids,
Exactly.
or don't do
Don't
'em.
forget that.
But I don't want to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of growing and everything, Matthew used to live in Colorado for a little
I
bit.
did, and I did
Yeah.
crop work, but I
Yeah.
did it with cucumbers and tomatoes.
Wink,
Which
wink.
I did not do it with anything other than cucumbers and tomatoes.
Okay,
That's-
okay.
Yeah, which I
Cucumbers
thought
are
I
pretty-
really enjoyed it. I really did.
So you got a bit of a green thumb.
People had like medicinal licenses.
Yeah.
Actually, I met
Yeah,
a
people do.
grower.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Confirmed. He lives in Washington. I think he's like Portland
Is
area.
it
and he-
Craig?
No.
No, no. no.
I was about to say.
I don't
think
know.
I know who you're talking
You
about.
might know. I don't think his name's Craig.
Okay.
I don't know. I met him at Main Street. He's from upstate. No, you do know him. Don't. Yeah, that guy.
Is it the same guy?
It's
I
the
think it
same
is the
guy.
same
That's
guy.
it. That's
But
it.
this is what was funny. It's kind of
That's it.
unrelated. Like he rolled up on me one day. He's like, "Hey, man."
He's a good guy.
I was like, "Whoa." He's like, "You remember me?" I was like, "You look familiar." He's like, "Oh man." And I was just like, "Okay, who is it?" And I thought about it for
Yeah.
a minute, and I actually guessed his name right. He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
It was a good time. I almost
yeah.
never remember anybody's
He
name.
gets hype. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He
He's
is.
super chill, man.
He is
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
It's nice to meet decent people.
Yeah. It is. It is.
So, you know how we do here at the old Hubcast.
Absolutely.
We just kick it greasy.
I love it.
Kick it
It's
greasy.
it's relaxing, you know.
So what's in your
mind if
future
I-
plans,
There you go.
fellas?
Thanks, sir.
Well, basically, right now, I'm gonna go to a buddy's wedding of mine. There's a wedding that he's having on Saturday. I was gonna go to the Lake Murray Reggaeton Fest.
Reggaeton Fest.
Yeah,
That sounds
Tell-
awesome.
tell
Is it a
me something
reggae?
about that.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
what
had
is
never
this?
heard of nothing
Reggae?
like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Daddy
Where's that at?
Yankee.
basically, it's on Lake Murray. It's this
Okay.
Saturday. I believe the date is the 16th.
Yeah.
Saturday.
We'll plug that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really big festival that happens on Lake Murray where everybody congregates on like I don't know if the stage is actually floating, but all the boats and stuff, they all come up, they dock, they anchor right there, and you basically just drink, have a good time, listen to great music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
good, clean fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does. Isn't Jesse's his pool,
his pool-
thing in Greenville?
Oh yeah, his pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a buddy of ours.
Oh yeah, you guys are friends with that rapper.
Yeah.
His name's
Jesse
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 Garrett.
Garrett.
G.
Jesse G.
G.
Yep.
And
He's
he
great guy.
produces
Great guy.
and
I
he makes
enjoy
really
his
good
music.
music.
He's
Yeah,
got
it's
good
good.
music. He
It's
really
very
does.
good.
He does.
And but yeah,
You
he's
should see him at
actually
a show. See his shows.
he's
His
actually
shows
having
are
like
awesome.
a good event.
So much fun.
Like a pool party event at it's in Piedmont, South Carolina.
Okay.
The date, I think it's when is it? It's July either
It's
July or August.
or August.
August.
It's early August, but
August.
if you're interested, look
Yeah.
at Jesse Garrett, Jesse G's page.
and we'll post up a link too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we got it. Yeah.
Hit you with that plug.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Shout out to Jesse G.
It'll be a lot of fun. It will.
Yeah.
Real good guy.
I've helped him out with a couple music videos with the drone and stuff.
In fact, funny story. So Jesse G, one day, the first time I ever came in the store, I was with Radu, and Radu was like, "I'm gonna talk to you." I was like, "Talk to your friends about video services or whatever." So we're talking about it, and you guys were like, "Oh yeah, we got a buddy. He's coming over to shoot a video." This was with David McAvoy.
That's when he shot My City.
From out,
Yeah.
from out in the
yeah.
from out of
That was
Greenville.
years ago.
This was so many years ago.
That was years ago.
and like
yeah.
and it's funny how close you could pass by somebody and never even know, and then meet them later on
Yeah.
and find out, because I didn't know that was the video that you guys were talking about until I was
Yep.
sitting at a house one night, and this kid was like, "Hey man, let me show you this rapper from Spartanburg. This is out like you guys and Jesse G and all that."
And
jazz.
you were like, I know who that
and
is.
the dude plays the video. I was like, "That's Jesse G."
Yep.
And then I was like, "This kid knows Jesse G. That's
Yep.
awesome. Some random kid who's
Yeah.
in jail now,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
attempted murder charge."
Oh man.
It
So-
happens.
He showed the video, and then I see Motte and Sons. I was like, "Well, I'll be." That was where we were at. So that
That's
must have been
awesome.
the video they were talking about.
Yeah.
Small. It's crazy.
He used
It's
to go by
crazy how
Jay
things
Skrilla
go.
back
Jay
in the day.
Skrilla?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now he's Jesse G.
Jay Skrilla.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And DBE
I've
is
heard of Jay
the
Skrilla.
DBE is the company.
DBE, Dirty Bird Entertainment.
Yep.
Yep.
So I've been on the local music scene since 2007.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been working with music since I was in Charlotte in like 2006.
Oh, yeah. He's
wow.
he's Spartanburg music.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
for sure. He
definitely.
is Spartanburg music. Yeah.
I don't know if you believe in fate,
You guys familiar
the
with
wheels of time.
St. Marius?
St. Marius.
Saint Maurice.
St.
It's
Maurice.
kind of like consumers. They're like
Really?
You should have seen this guy.
What is it?
They're
Incubus? Oh, yeah.
kind of a rock band. They're rockish.
Oh, okay.
Really? Are they from
Hard.
here?
Oh, they play.
They're local,
The big
they're
thing
great.
is they'll be playing down at upstairs bar at the Camden, and they'll have some shows. They used to play this,
What's it called again?
St.
The
Maurice.
Cellar,
St.
yeah.
Maurice.
I actually
gonna look that up.
did a
St.
photo set
Maurice.
for them when they were playing the Cellar. I think it was their last show. It was definitely the last time I was at the Cellar. Ever. I used to go hang out there a little
It was
bit.
in the bottom of Four Seasons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's
Cellar.
Guacamole's bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pool bar.
It's like a dormitory, like
It really looks
Yeah.
like Chuck E. Cheese used to look back in the day.
Oh, wow.
It looks like a family affair.
Yeah. Ayo, Megan.
Ew, I'm tired of using technology.
Can I get a shot?
Uh-oh, you
Am
got
I allowed to drink a
yeah,
shot on
yeah,
this?
you can have a shot.
Okay, cool.
You can have a shot on camera.
You've been sitting out here the whole time blowing up a
No,
smoke.
people,
You're
bartenders,
fine.
can you see them? Can they be seen? Barely. Can you see them?
What would you like a shot of?
We'd
Can I get a shot
we'd
of
like
the
to
cinnamon
see
whiskey?
them.
I don't know which one that is.
It is the tall bottle right in the middle.
So
yes, there it is.
So what all do you guys sell as far as what all do you make as far as your
So,
spirits?
so we make a brandy, a gin, a rum, vodka, whiskey,
You guys want some?
and with the whiskey we make a brigadier as well, which is the concentrated whiskey. It's a 65%, and it's straight from the barrel, so it's our really nice product.
Wow.
And then we sell a cinnamon whiskey, a vodka, jalapeno pickled vodka, a gin. I might have already said that. Probably did.
Jalapeno pickled vodka. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is jalapeno
Oh,
pickled
yeah.
vodka. Yeah.
Well, wait. So when you say pickled vodka, is it like briny vodka, or is it like the pickling of the
No,
jalapenos?
it's the pickling of the jalapeno.
Okay.
It's all the flavors. And what we do is we actually use the Pickle Ladies atomic pickles, which are they're
They're
hottest
super
ones.
hot. I've tasted.
Yes, they are.
I think it was the pickle lady.
Yep, and we use those with jalapenos as well, and we pretty much just flavor vodka like that. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
We pretty much just flavor vodka like that, and let it sit for almost a month, and then we throw it through a 6-stage filter, and it comes out pretty much clear. There's actually a bottle right behind you in the corner. It's been sitting for a while, but it's pretty clear.
I'm good.
You're good?
Right
Good.
now, yeah.
Fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe
Well,
I
I'm
can
gonna
just cheers
pretend
Matthew.
to-
Yeah,
Drink.
cheers. I was about to say, at least cheers me.
Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody put water in my Pepsi.
That's not cool.
I'm kidding. It's just flat from being open. It's flat from being open for an hour.
Yeah.
is that like whiskey?
Yeah.
Cinnamon whiskey.
Is that cinnamon whiskey? Yeah.
Did you have some? How was it, gents?
Pour that smell on that.
Crisp.
Stuff.
Smooth.
4-star. I'm surprised I knew that.
Cool. Oh, I want to wait till I'm off
That it was
camera
a
before I
whiskey?
drink mine because, you know, I'm a
Oh
recovering
yeah.
alcoholic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I like margaritas a lot.
Just rub it in.
See, I make
It's a
liquor
reminder.
all the time, but I'm really more of a beer drinker.
Okay.
I love beer, and I love IPAs and lagers and heavy beers. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
A
is
nice
that?
Pinot Grigio.
What is that
yeah.
heavy wine? Is that like a box of wine?
The,
Literally
Franzia.
heavy.
Franzia, right?
Literally
Box wine.
heavy.
Yeah, literally heavy wine.
I like church.
A Franzia.
Okay. Have you ever seen a Franzia stand?
A stand.
I don't think I
itself?
have.
A Franzia stand?
Oh, like a stand,
yeah,
like somebody.
like the girl, they're like,
Oh
my
yeah.
feet.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never-
I have.
I've
I have.
I've never seen
And
that.
she like wiggles.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Slapping the bag too.
Slap the bag.
Slap, I've seen that. Slap of the bag.
It's like, come on,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
you want
Come
to play
on.
slap the bag?
Who wants to slap the bag?
Yeah.
Slap, slap, yeah.
Yeah.
Frat parties.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't
or at
miss
festivals.
shooting those.
You used to shoot frat parties?
Yeah.
Where at?
Clemson.
Hey.
Oh,
Some-
Clemson goes
Were you a
hard
frat
at the
boy?
frat parties.
I mean, I go to Clemson a lot, but I'm not a frat.
We don't
boy.
ever
No, no,
party
no,
with
no.
the frats.
Just had to ask you the shirt.
Is that my phone? Who's calling?
Do what?
What are frat parties like?
They're wild. They're wild in a weird, subdued kind of way. They're like a bunch of people who are pretty well dressed, and like the girls are fairly well dressed, but then it's just so wild.
Yeah.
It's
But
frat
they're
parties.
just like mad chill, walking around in groups, like, hey, you want a beer? Hey man, you want a beer? Hey, you want a beer?
Usually a lot of shotgunning,
Yeah.
a lot of chugging beers, shots.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the page Old Row, but you should go give it a follow. It's a
Old Row?
really good.
Old Row.
It's a really good
Old Row.
source.
Khaki short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very much a fraternity sorority.
One
kind
frat
of
party
page.
I was shooting had
It's
a
very
tent,
interesting though.
and they had this bar on the side, and at the bar were just rows and rows of cases of like Natural Light, some Bud Light,
Yeah.
Busch
all
Light.
kinds of stuff,
It's-
Bush Light especially.
It's
Yeah.
like a trough, like a cow trough, and,
and
they'll
The
fill them
Count
up.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah, that
and it was just
blows
like,
my mind.
It's all booze all the time. In fact, I think it was about 3 hours, 4 hours in. Like somebody was over there passed out behind the bar. There were people walking around him. Some dude without a shirt on just laying there. And like he's like, hey man, grab yourself a beer.
Grab yourself a beer, bro.
It's definitely the spirit of partying.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the White House behind the SO Club in Clemson. There used to be a frat house back there,
Okay.
and it's right behind the SO Club in Clemson. But
I know what you're talking
they used
about.
to have
the frat house.
really, really good parties.
Yeah.
I went there once.
Yeah.
A long time
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
basically. It's
So-
a
SO Club went.
It was a Florida State game, FSU versus
Yeah.
Clemson, and it was in Clemson, obviously at home. I remember getting so
Is
wasted
that when
at
we
that White
parked at their
House.
place?
Yeah,
That was when my family. Yeah. Yeah. That's
I actually
right.
passed out underneath a truck, and some girl actually woke me up. She was like, "Hey, you want a slice of pizza?"
oh nice.
And I was just like,
Feet.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was
I
like-
do want a slice of
I was
pizza.
like, yeah, I do.
This guy looks like he might be dying. Give
And
him
it
some
wasn't on the
food.
wrong
As
side
long
of
as
the
it
truck
doesn't have
either.
ham on it.
It was like on the right side of the truck. It was in the front, so he had to reverse.
Yeah.
So it was nothing like I was gonna get run over or anything like that.
Well, as drunk as you get at a frat party.
But yeah,
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think
really
anybody,
drunk.
the driver would have run himself
Man.
over.
Then me and him.
You feel
went
so
to-
safe getting drunk at a frat party too. It's like
Yeah.
you see all these people that are
They're
just
super-
blackout.
they're
like,
super friendly
done. It's
whenever
just like,
they're like,
yeah,
you know,
I'll get super drunk.
Yeah. Like
I
that
mean-
one party we went to with the trough.
Yeah.
We went to
the
like
trough
a
with
like a cow
Jonathan.
pasture.
With Jonathan.
Yeah, and there was like a big warehouse,
one
and
of
the
my old
trough
friends.
was at least half a football field. Like maybe
What?
like it was at least.
It was a
half.
trough,
It was-
literally
wow.
all the way across, and it
Did it
was
have
full
ice
of
in
beer.
it?
It was
Yep,
ice,
ice all the way across.
Ice and beer.
Yep, ice and
I
beer.
mean, the
and we
thing is, they
actually
go
killed
all
the
out.
whole thing by the end of the night.
Yep.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I got
So
two
many
cases
beers.
of
Literally
Think-
hundreds.
Natural Light from that frat party
Yeah.
I went to with the tent. And the bar of just nothing but cases of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frat parties are always memorable.
They're very fun. I mean,
They really
they can
are.
get bad
Everybody's kinda
depending on
friendly.
the type of person, type of frat, I
Yeah.
guess.
They
They
can-
can
yeah.
get a little
They can get
a little bad.
ratchet, as the term is
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
But,
most of the time, those people are very fun.
ratchet.
Ratchet.
What's ratchet?
Ratchet.
It's like
It's the sound
dirty.
of a wrench that
I
when you
guess.
turn
It's
it
just
and
like-
it clicks back.
You're just
Click, click,
ratchet.
brrr.
It's just like a.
Ratchet is like
It's a term describing like an event or a person.
Okay.
It's like a.
Here, let me give you some etymology on what I believe the term ratchet is meaning. Since I'm technically the
It's-
authority.
no.
Everybody
what
it's,
ratchet
it's very
is.
it's slang, yes,
So-
but it's common day slang.
All right,
I'd
yeah,
say,
what is it?
As
A
of
ratchet-
probably 3 or 4 years ago.
A ratchet-
It's very recent. It's a recent term.
A ratchet is a tool. It's a wrench with ratcheting action. When you
Yeah.
use a
Yeah.
wrench,
Exactly.
when you
Ratchet,
use
yeah.
a wrench, in both respects, it's a term for a weapon. Typically a gun or an AK-47.
Ratchet.
So
In that
the
sense.
ratcheting
You got your
noise is
ratchet.
kind of
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
automatic weapon fire, but a weapon can be referred to as a tool too in slang. So when people say ratchet, they really mean like super hood ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
Ghetto is the old term. Hood or urban is the politically correct term, and then there's ratchet. Ratchet is the modern term for you go into the ratchet club. It's where all the girls got their booties out and they're like booty shaking. I got video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfiltered.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
unfiltered. Yeah.
Like
That's
say
the
if you
best way
wanted to
to put it.
describe a party that's ratchet, that means the party is getting
unfiltered.
out of hand,
Exactly.
and it's
yes.
just
like girls are.
Be more intellectual.
Yeah. Like people are getting way out of control. Type. Yeah.
stupid
Oh, yeah.
stuff's happening in the background
Yeah,
while you're
terribly
over here
bad
drinking your
things.
beer casually. It's just like, whoa, did that really just
some
happen?
dude's just slapping up a girl in the corner.
Yeah. PDA everywhere.
PDA everywhere.
Everywhere.
PDA everywhere. I'm with it. I'm with all the PDA.
No.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand that.
It kind of
I do.
has made its way into the dialect or lexicon of the
Of
pretentious frat.
fraternity.
crowd.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because honestly, I didn't really know that fraternity was that kind of look, like a dress, until like a couple years ago. So I started noticing it around here,
Yeah.
like with short shorts up to here. And
Yep.
They're like,
Chubbies.
yeah.
What? There's a
That's what they
name?
call
That's
it.
a
Chubbies.
brand.
Yep.
Chubbies?
Yeah. Chubbies.
You're talking about the men's shorts?
Men short shorts are called chubbies
Why do they?
I used to wear short
because
shorts until I
yeah.
came here.
You get it. Terrible.
Where you,
yeah.
Where you originally
Man.
I'm
from?
from here, but I live in New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
He's a travel man. That
I'm from more over there as well.
And I love like
I mean, I do have kind of short shorts right now.
They're not chubbies.
Yeah.
though.
They're not chubbies. Chubbies.
I moved here when I was
weird,
about
though. Like,
15,
I don't
almost
understand.
16.
Have you ever seen the show Mission Hill in its syndication? It's an old show. It's an old cartoon, but there was like dude came back from
Yeah.
Japan. He's like, hey, they got Atsui pantsu. They're like spicy pants.
Yeah,
And they look
exactly.
like rubber pants, and they were like
It's-
super short. And dude's like, yeah, these things break.
Old,
my gosh, no, I
exactly.
haven't seen that.
And in my opinion, it has a really bad view of fraternities, and I don't know. I think fraternities have a very negative view.
Frats get a bum rap, but
And
there's a reason they get a bum
I
rap.
agree. I think it's almost necessary.
Not all frats are bad.
What's
but
that?
Yeah, not all frats are bad.
There's a bum rap that has been earned.
Yeah, and getting away with everything.
I'm actually
and now it's
really
like
good
finally
friends with a
some
bunch
dude
of people
dies
who
off
are
a bridge. Huge
fraternities.
Yeah, I
tragic
know,
incident.
I know
Like,
a couple guys.
Fraternities aren't
some
bad at all.
Turner,
Like,
like
sororities aren't
tragic.
either.
And all the frat
But,
guys, you know,
I
trying
mean,
to play it
people just
off
put a
like it's
name to
nothing.
them.
It's like,
Yeah, you can't keep everybody out.
it's
of
like that's
everything.
yeah,
And
that's
you're gonna
so
get a few
bad.
bad
It's
eggs.
so bad. I don't like.
And people, like, there's an adage that goes, people will judge you by your worst work.
Oh yeah.
I think that's kind of like in keeping with, like, they
Yeah.
see frats
Yeah.
doing bad things.
But
they're
making
like, oh,
someone
all
walk
frats are-
over a very
But
sketchy
stereotype
bridge
is stereotype.
barefoot is
It's
like,
just like I was
it's
at
just
Main
unnecessary.
Street one day.
Like
and,
how it happened was so
I was
unnecessary.
with my
It's just casual
like,
fraternity
friends
bashing.
and stuff like that. And there was this one like frat, and then there's this other one. They're just like, yo, five cap sales made, Kappa six
Yeah.
sales made, like
Almost.
you know, like
Everybody's like,
yeah,
why are you
it's
cracking?
bad.
Why are you cracking?
They, I mean, they
drug dealers
almost
was
shame
like,
on
it
people.
was a personal crack because
It's yeah, I could totally see
Yeah.
that though.
But he said derivative,
It was
It's
hilarious.
just funny because it's like it's true. Like
Yeah,
that's the only thing I
it's
can
very
think of.
relevant.
That's the only
Like,
thing I
it's-
can think of when people are like being like hazed to death.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like suicide bomber.
When you're getting hazed like that and
Oh, yeah.
you do die, it's like that's
definitely
that's
like bad on
messed
them.
up, messed up.
The frats get disbanded. for that.
Exactly, they do,
Yeah.
and that's but they'll still come back and they'll still. It's like still it's.
Because I mean that's
Ah.
that's like old
Like
tradition.
the bridge
Yeah.
That's
incident
like-
in
That's what I was
Grandfather-
talking about. The
great-
Turner,
great grandfather's
something Turner.
grandfather.
I forget his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge incident in Clemson.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Was this recent?
It was
a year or
about
two,
a couple of
2 years.
yeah,
What
a year or
happened?
two ago.
I didn't hear about it.
A guy was getting hazed, walked around a bridge that wasn't supposed to be walked on, fell through, hit a rock, died.
Well, he was like he you know whenever you get
His
in the frat,
initiation.
Yeah, and that was part of his initiation process, which is totally wrong, completely wrong.
Yeah, like to put
Maybe
him in
he-
danger like
maybe
Why?
he
that.
Yeah,
slipped.
why?
Maybe he slipped. Who knows what happened? But something
But
happened.
the
and he
fraternity,
died.
the fraternity did not be there to recuperate his body and show it to the cops, and they did not be there to show respect for him, which really irks me.
Oh, they
Yeah.
dipped out.
Really
on it?
irks me. They dipped out on him, and they
Jeez.
completed it, and they didn't want to take blame for it or anything. They
Oh.
totally, and they were with them when it happened. So that's the thing that irks me the most is
So
just
sad.
is just the lack of responsibility.
So
Yeah.
it's like just group thing.
And and
Yeah, it's a
frats are
group
all
thing.
about
It's a
responsibility
total group
from what
think
I've
process.
seen.
Absolutely.
It's like that's like wholesome.
It's a cult process. It's like
It's just like-
yeah, it's terrible.
There's certain
It's
types
terrible,
of
but
people.
a lot of
It's like your
fraternities
life-
are like
your,
that.
Your life or your death is not on us.
Yeah.
It's like a certain type of people that like.
But I mean, that's in
You're right.
that's in many walks of life. It's not just like fraternities.
No,
Yeah,
that's very
no,
true.
no,
It's not
yeah.
just
many
fraternities.
walks.
It's not. It's very
It's
not.
just-
I know, but like
When someone expects you to go pick up something for them and you're drunk as hell, it's the same idea.
it's kind of like you know,
Very same idea.
I don't know many organizations that are like are trying to get people to do crazy shit as a haze and then you have to die.
Exactly.
That's pretty.
Exactly.
Oh, the military.
Military with the
maybe.
spraying and macing but then again,
they're not
people
allowed
don't
to
die
haze,
from that.
yeah.
They don't. Yeah, they don't do risky stuff that. Exactly. Fraternities are just doing
Oh,
it.
they're preparing for battle already.
Just doing it just to do
That
it.
corporate battle.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, frats are cool. Frat parties are cool.
They're very fun
That's what
though.
I'll say.
Fraternity parties are very fun.
Frat parties.
They
are
are.
A lot of my
They're very
good
fun.
friends are in fraternities.
Me
and
too.
I love them.
Me too. I
Like,
agree.
I mean, I love them.
I have a lot of. I'm very on and off with the whole subject.
It's very on and off.
Yeah, I mean,
But I do love the parties and the.
noting,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna condemn the whole.
Exactly. I'll never. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have another,
Exactly.
I have another
It's a good way
interesting
to put
story about a frat
Yeah.
party. So I was doing like my second shoot at Clemson, or my first, I don't remember. But I was shooting at this party, and after the party, this was Gorilla Zoe. Gorilla Zoe had
Gorilla
been
Zoe. Yeah.
booked,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and he was at that
Gorilla
joint.
Zoe.
And then after the party, I just hung out, and they were like, "Cool, man, you wanna come hang out?" So I was hanging out, chilling, smoking weed, and they were just showing me
Yeah.
frat life. They're like, we're gonna go wake up Barney or something for whatever reasons. He's been sleeping all night."
Let him.
Like,
let
so
him
we-
sleep.
So we're just running around, chilling, doing this and that. So it got late. Came time to leave. I'm taking off, and dude comes outside. He's like, "Yo, you got my weed stuff?" I was like, "Nah, dude, I didn't leave.
Nah,
I didn't
bro,
come, I didn't
like,
leave
what are you
with anything
talking
I
about?
didn't come with."
You're like, I don't
And then
smoke
he's
weed.
just
I don't
like
even
looking at-
drink.
I did then.
Oh, you did.
That's
Okay.
this
Okay.
is wild.
Okay. I was about to say I don't know
Yeah.
you like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We've just gotten to know each other recently. And
Yeah.
I've been
Hey,
clean and sober for
I've
3
known
years.
you for a little, but not known
Yeah.
your personality and what you do.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, I did.
But I
that.
have known you for a while.
I did that. I'd like to tie one on, get my party on, have a good time.
Oh, yeah,
just a
absolutely.
normal dude.
Absolutely.
So he's all like staring at me. I'm like, dude, I don't have it. You can feel free to come down and search me
Drink?
if you want.
You want
And
one?
he's like,
Give me
all right. And he goes back
That one?
inside,
Yeah.
and then he comes back out and says something else. I'm like, dude, I gotta go. I got like an hour drive ahead of me. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do something, turn up. He was
Yeah.
like, turn up.
Just do it. Turn up. Do it big.
And then he went back inside. I was just like, I waited a few seconds, and I was like, cool, whatever. So I'm walking to my car, and like three frat dudes come out. I'm like at my car. Three dudes come out. They're not running up on me, but they're moving kind of fast.
That's sketchy.
I'm like, oh
sketchy
man,
as it is.
This is gonna be it. I'm gonna get my first
Sketchy.
fight.
Yep.
Oh my
Get
God.
I've never been
beat
in a
up.
fight either, man.
No,
I feel you.
they run up on me. They're like, yo, we're so sorry. He found his stuff,
Oh,
man.
that's nice.
And he's like, it's not what you think. I'm like, it's cool, bro.
They just wanted to be nice to you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so awesome.
I'm like, it's
I
cool.
love that
it's
shit.
cool.
Yeah, that is
They're
great.
like, yeah,
I
I'm
love
sorry,
that.
man.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you like need a beer for the road? I was like, nah, dude, I gotta go, but thank you.
Thank you, though.
I get in my car,
yeah.
I take off. It was like, and that to me really encapsulates
It's caring.
frat because it's like one of them dude was fucked up.
They still cared
I
about
was
you,
a little
though.
bit. I was a little bit.
They
high,
still
yeah.
cared, you know?
Yeah, and that's what it meant to me. Is
And
that
that's
they came,
absolutely.
They took the
That's
time
what. It's the
to
heart,
come
you know.
and be like, yo, my
Yeah.
bad.
It's the heart that counts.
And I was like, no, that's cool, because they were very hospitable towards me.
Absolutely.
They didn't have
That's-
to be.
Exactly.
So I was like, fine.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's what.
They didn't have to
me
come
matters
out
a
there
lot.
and
Yeah.
explain what happened.
And I
Yeah,
can totally
but they
let you
wanted
go.
to. They
And I
felt
totally
necessary. They
understand
felt
that
reliable to.
He could.
And
He
to me, that
misplaced his
means
stash.
the good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's straight, but frat life.
Frat
Go
life.
fig.
Yeah. But yeah, so
So,
your podcast.
yeah.
I want to know a little bit about.
Yeah, me too. Honestly.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
tell
wait.
us about it. This is the last
Oh
day
yeah, this is the
of
last.
it.
Yeah, this is the last
Bro,
episode.
please
of
tell
this
us about it.
particular
Like,
podcast.
tell us about it. You know, how's it
Well,
been going? What's
It's been going good. I had a couple of people with me, but they moved on to a different project. So, in keeping with that, I'm just gonna revamp this product to reflect the change.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
not gonna be. I'm not like this is the end of it. I'm getting out of pot. I'm not getting out of it.
Good.
I'm just changing
Good.
it up.
Okay.
So that way
That's good.
it'll be fair to everybody. Because if people come looking for the Hubcast and it's like a totally different thing, it should be reflected in like the name and
Keep
the
track of
branding.
Youssef. Watch all his shit.
And it may still be on Thursdays. I was talking to somebody. We may be switching to Saturday. I don't know. You'll be informed. You'll be the first to know.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of changing the name to something like the H.
The H.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
Because our web address, our email address is
The hub.
hubcastradio
Yeah, I was about to say it's gotta go to
@gmail.com.
hub.
And we have a couple of different things that have different names, but I want to try to consolidate it into one thing with one name, what have you. So you can catch us on Twitter at Hubcastradio, and you can send us email questions, what have you, at hubcastradio@gmail.com. And the Hubcast is no more as of now, as of the end of this show. It's going to be something different. You'll find out. And we're all going to have fun. We're going to keep doing the same thing we've been doing,
Absolutely.
but it's just going to look a little different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do. We talk to people, local people about things
Yeah.
like you guys,
Oh yeah.
talking about your blog,
Yeah.
talking about your
Motte and Sons Distillery.
boom.
All that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we keep it real over here.
Absolutely.
I got
Oh, yeah.
Philip and Porter helping out.
Definitely.
So if you
Got a good
guys want to come let them see you, feel free.
Yeah.
Or do you just like living behind the camera? I like to be the man of mystery.
So I got to join my boys. It's good
No
to meet
doubt.
these
Come
people.
on in.
It's a
Yeah.
good group
Glad
of
to
people.
say
We had a good
Yep.
time. Like I said, check it out. Yusuf has always been in the
Come on.
scene.
Saucing,
Yeah,
baby.
definitely.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We got some more coming for you.
Salsin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So check us out in all those places.
Yeah,
So,
my channel
Twitter.
channel is it's
Yeah.
Jaffer Ahmed
It's
on
very
YouTube.
Local, very,
It's
very nice
JAFFER space AHMED. Jaffer
Yeah, there
Ahmed.
it is. Oh yeah.
Check me out
there
on
it is.
YouTube.
This stuff's
They have some
good.
good
I do a
gear
lot
on
of
there.
stuff. I
remember
mean,
when I went
I
around
try
there,
to
just find
stay
random stuff,
consistent, but don't
I
hate
wish
on me
I'd
if I
remember
don't.
it a little more.
I am a human being.
Don't be a hater.
Make mistakes
No hate.
sometimes.
No hate here.
Slack sometimes.
Eh.
But with the help of Yusuf
Human.
and the
Yeah.
buddies
Colorado Springs
and everything,
beautiful.
hopefully
They got
everything will
Pikes
go
Peak
good.
Mountain,
True. You got any
everything up
projects
there.
going on? Philly
It's
C?
beautiful.
At the moment, I'm
Beautiful.
working on writing a few projects, just
Yeah.
some brainstorming stuff coming on. There's some details that will be coming up soon. I'm going to be getting with Yusuf. He'll be helping me spread that word. We're going to be looking possibly for some actors on the set and anybody
Yeah.
that can work with crew.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
stay tuned.
Yeah,
you may
definitely.
be invited into a
Oh yeah,
second
it's one of
project.
the biggest mountains in Colorado, which is awesome because they call Denver the Mile High City, and
Anything you
It's
have to
because
say?
everybody in
Oh,
Denver's
sorry.
super high. Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
everyone in Colorado gets super high.
The mile high city. Everybody's just floating 10 feet
Everyone's
off the ground.
floating.
So you got any projects or anything you want to alert the people about?
No, not too many specific products right now. We just came out with a cinnamon whiskey recently for winter, and now it's of course summertime, so it's not really irrelevant, but
Does
almost.
everybody like cinnamon whiskey? Is that like a trend?
So we were trying to make it after a Fireball type whiskey, but we didn't want the thickness and we didn't want all the flavor that's with it. We wanted a whiskey based, cinnamon flavored whiskey type
The
thing.
viscosity is great.
Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't want
great.
a flavored
Yeah.
cinnamon that Fireball kind of gives.
So you can control the thickness of the
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
viscosity.
The
Viscosity.
viscosity.
Alcohol, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a good term.
I deal with
So you
that.
got like
Yeah.
a notebook.
Yeah.
You're like don't
Oh,
put
yeah.
that much in because it makes it like
Yep.
rubber cement.
We have a log. We got all our books in the back
Slow
to tell us
gin.
what we do for the jalapeno pickled vodka, everything we flavor with. Because the gin is actually just a flavored vodka as well. And
Dope.
yeah, it's
Flavored
It's-
with juniper berries.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep, yep. It's a
I
great
love
process,
gin.
but at
Love
the end of the day, making liquor and alcohol is just it's really nice. It's fun, and you get to test the product a lot, and which is also awesome.
So when you destroy a bad batch.
Oh, when we destroy a bad batch, yeah, we drink it.
Oh yeah.
Those secrets. Huh?
Yeah.
Distillery
Yeah,
secrets.
it does. Like, we'll get the end of a batch, and it won't be a full bottle. We'll bring it home, and we do that all the time. We don't normally
Taste
get bad
test it.
batches, but if we
How does
do,
a bad batch occur?
okay. So if we get something that kind of tastes bad or something, it's a bad batch. We'll honestly throw it in another mash and distill it again. So, but a bad batch occurs just from like if we distill a whiskey at one time and it comes out at a 60% and it's just not that great, we'll throw it in with another mash and distill it again. But the 60% coming off the first time, I would consider a bad batch.
You guys deal with a lot of like percentages.
Yes, we always use our hydrometer. We always try and get as much on percentage as we can. We have to be legally within, I think it's 0.5%, or it's either that or 1.5%. But we always stay literally as much as we can on percent.
Wait, so is there like a maximum percentage you can distill, and is there like or a minimum?
Legally, yes. Right now, micro distillery laws are pretty new in South Carolina and the Carolinas, and just really in the United States alone, because micro distillation has not been a big thing. But recently, we can't really go over like 65%, 70%.
Okay, but you could, like you don't because of legal reasons, of
Yes,
course. But
yes.
you could, like, what's the highest?
Oh, yeah, we
percentage
definitely
of
can.
alcohol that you guys have, or not you guys,
Yes,
but
I
somebody
understand.
has ever made that
Well,
you know.
we make about a 97, 98% vodka. And then that's why our vodka is good because, so a good vodka is odorless, completely odorless. You want to bring it up to as high as a percent as you can, 98, 99%, as much as, closest to as 100 as you can. And then you want to dumb it down to 40% and filter it out and make it as clean as water as you can. Because a good vodka is literally is distilled pure liquor and then cutting it down to 40%.
Okay.
Yeah, but you want that vodka at a high 90% before you cut it down. If it's gonna be a good vodka.
So you're talking like you got like I'm assuming I've seen those stills, and I assume that you get a high yield, like
Yes.
in gallons. How much liquor are you gonna get from
So
one batch?
so each time we distill, we probably get about 13 gallons or so.
Okay.
To the
Which-
mash. The
yes.
mash, equivalent to the.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our mashes are about a 210 gallon mash,
Okay.
which if you look at it, we want about a 7, 8 to 10% really sugar solution to the mash. So if you think about it, it's 210 gallons. You want 7, 8, 10% of that. You want 21 gallons, 20 gallons. But we get about 12, 13 gallons of pure like 70, 65% liquor, which to us is very
Could you
is very
imagine
good.
if, like a homeless guy ended up like stumbling in here.
We get a lot of
Nobody
homeless
knew,
people
and
that walk
he's
in.
all like,
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, we get a lot of homeless
he
people
just
that walk
finds
in.
his way to the back. He's like
Yep.
13 gallons, it's like glowing in the corner.
It's just like
Yeah.
so many 40s in his mind. He's just like 40s for days.
They always
40s
ask for
for
free
days.
samples
Oh yeah.
every time. Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
it
hey,
is
let me get
homeless.
some of the, and it's just like,
You
we,
can't-
you come in like 3 times a week. You kind
Yeah.
of know you're homeless.
You've
You
been
told
in
us
here
you live in a
every
tent
day.
right around the back.
Is there really a homeless tent
Yes,
city?
dead
behind?
serious. This is a real scenario. Dead serious.
Where's he at? Where's this guest?
You're like right out.
He lives in a tent.
He's out
right
back.
I thought
around
we
the
could
back.
have some guests on the
He
show.
lives in the Big Bailey
Hey,
complex.
Rufus,
We can't do anything about it. It's
Hey
not ours.
Rufus, come on.
No
And
shame
he
for the
lives
homeless
up
because the
in the
homeless
trees up
are
there.
going through their periods in life.
And he
That's
tries
why
to come
they're-
around and get
Oh,
free
yeah.
No, we're not. We're not.
We're not shaming the homeless at all.
We're just talking smack.
Oh,
Yeah.
We had to cut him
We love
off,
our
and we're
homeless.
like,
But it would be great
after
to
like
have him
the 5th
on
time
the
he's been here,
podcast.
it's like you're not paying for anything. You're not doing anything. You're just coming in here and drinking all our liquor. Like we gotta kind of like, this can't really happen.
Because you're
Wow.
contributing to a homeless
Can't
guy's like
really
coffee.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's really
Yeah.
like the
I mean,
moral.
Because we
he
gave
should
free
at least
samples.
go
And I mean, we want to
panhandle
give
for
free
his bottle.
samples because we want
Yeah.
everyone
Like
to feel
every other
like a
homeless
good environment
person.
over here. We want everyone to,
So what do
But you
you
don't
you
want
know,
to turn this into like a
a
liquor
homeless
s-
shelter
a
type.
liquor super kitchen.
Exactly.
Like a liquor
Exactly.
kitchen.
Which is why we had to
yeah.
tell the guy to leave, and he's actually not allowed back here anymore. And
There'll be a line out the
the
door.
Spartanburg cops actually know that as well, which
60
very
proof.
unfortunate it had to come to that, but
It's just like, oh, can I taste each and every one
Yeah,
of your
exactly.
products,
This
sir?
is life.
it was very
Just
relentless
like
about
pour
it.
him up like a little bitty
kept going at it.
bottle.
When they come
Exactly,
into the
I want my
disguise, they're like,
booze.
oh,
So we're like, you
I'm
can't
I'm
really
another
do
guy.
that.
Can I taste your
It'd
product
be
too?
one thing if you're giving them
Hey,
like free
Chef, you're giving away
Yeah,
free booze.
which
exactly.
is not good either, but
Either,
you
yeah, yeah.
And then another
Exactly.
guy comes in
And that's
looking
a homeless
exactly like
person,
he
that's what
drank
he
the
lives off
beer
of.
that's
That's
real.
all he wants.
Yeah.
He's like,
you don't want to.
He's
You
like,
don't
my
wanna
name's
feel his
Johnson
bad habits.
Tony.
At the end of the day.
Technically, by doing that, you're kind of fueling his bad habits.
Exactly. It's really just making him worse.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're
Which is
doing it
exactly
for
what
his
we're
own
not trying to do. We're trying to be in the most
Yeah,
hospital.
Porter's a psychology major.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say
nice.
that's
That's
psycho-
good.
I wouldn't
Oh.
say that's. I wouldn't attribute that to my psychological.
Well, it's just,
No, I understand.
What
Yeah.
your
Like
line,
you think
your
how you
line
think.
of
You all are
dialogue
also a psychology
could be
major, but
attributed to his psychology.
your own thoughts,
major.
your own thoughts. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you're saying, but that is a pretty funny scenario.
Yeah. Right.
Because I am making a like a feature-length film that has to do with homeless people.
Yep.
So I mean, that's
Which
Hey,
some
it's
of them are very
called the
honest.
homage.
But when I was in
Look
Colorado,
for it.
when I was in Colorado and I drive home every single day, I'd always, if I saw a homeless person, I'd always offer them food, and almost half the time they would deny it.
because I actually.
No, I
I-
can't
They would
eat that.
deny
It's
it.
bad for my
I
stomach.
actually-
Straight up, they'd be like, "I don't want your food. I want some money,"
Nice.
and I'd be like, "I'm trying to give you food and you're homeless.
Yeah.
Accept it.
Take
Like,
it. Save it for later. After
save
what
it for
you
later.
do.
Throw it
yeah,
away.
like this is a fresh pizza.
Don't
'Cause
tell
I worked
me.
at a pizzeria over there.
Word.
Right, you know, like
Exactly. Like, just
I'm not
enjoy it.
hungry. Give me some
free
money.
sample of moonshine.
Yeah. Regardless.
But actually, one
They-
time there's this like crackhead or notorious or crackhead who was always asking for money, and I actually
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, no, I'm actually gonna buy you dinner. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. They're like,
He's like
"Oh,
reluctantly
I don't want
accepting
that."
your offer of
Dude,
food.
it's like it's food.
That's
I took-
way better.
I
That's
took 'em to,
that's a lot of money that they're spending on you
I
for a
took-
nice dinner.
And I took him to Zaxby's. I got
Yeah,
him a
nice, nice.
sandwich.
Nice.
Yeah,
Zabiscus.
that's good.
The
though.
best
That's good.
sandwich he's probably ever.
Don't give them money, give them
Zaxby's
food.
is great.
That's my
Yeah.
theory.
Water
Yeah.
farm,
That'll
like,
show
I
him.
can't return it.
No, you
will
can't.
show.
So I
They did not
I
call
just drove
cops.
off.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want your
Throw it
food.
away.
No 911.
You can't.
This
You
homeless
can't
man
return
just
it. You
totally
can't bring it in and be
denied
like,
my offer of food.
because they're gonna be
They're
like,
like,
let me see your
oh.
receipt.
They're
Let
like,
me
he
see.
did what?
Like, I can't just give
Was-
you money for this food
It
we
was
gave you.
Zaxby's?
That's literally
We're sending a
them
car right
losing
away.
money.
3 units are on the way.
It wouldn't make any sense.
Only a
Say,
terrorist
that's
would deny Zaxby's.
Yeah.
That's true.
This
But you
is
could also make a
America.
chicken sandwich as close as possible and bring it in and be like,
Oh
I got a hair
gosh.
in this,
Lord.
and then they would lose
Oh,
that
Lord.
much money. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. It's a hard process to deal with. That
Because I've
restaurant business is tough.
I've
Yeah.
actually seen that particular guy I'm telling you about, like riding his bike around.
Yeah.
wondering if that guy.
Here locally?
Came by.
It's a local
Cody
guy?
Ellison?
No. It was the guy.
Oh, you know him by
Cody.
name?
No. It's
no.
one of our friends who drives a bike
It was
around.
the guy. It was the guy when
friends
when
aren't
Pokemon
homeless.
Go
The
came out.
dude that was out
at
there in
Barnett
the
Park.
bike.
Barnett Park.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking
He
about.
had the bald
And
head?
yep, he
Yeah.
had a bald head.
Yeah.
And he was asking Jaff for
Yeah,
money, and
beard.
Jaff was like, I ain't got no money,
You
but
talking about that
something.
rough
And you were
button
like,
old man?
Yeah, and his name is Spicer.
Yeah, dude.
What he did was,
I
I've
met
heard,
Spicer.
I've heard about this situation. This guy like
And
cut
I
off.
don't like him.
He like a bet, like
My name's
like
Nick
there's a bet
Spicer.
that if he could
He
like
asked me
take
for a
an
ride.
axe
I'm like, no,
and
dude.
chop his
He's
finger
like, come
off.
on.
And he did it.
oh no.
And then so he uses that finger like as a stub, like to poke people in the eye instead
Oh,
of
that
fight.
sounds awful.
Yeah, and it's like
Just
this,
use your finger, like.
and it's stubbed like it's like sharp as hell. It is like sharps it all. Sharpens it all.
Yeah. Oh,
What
God.
are
It's
you
like the bump-
talking about?
it's like the
a homeless
series.
guy that's crazy.
He's got a spike nub
Yeah, that's why
finger.
A
it's called
spike
spice.
nub.
So it's like if you get in a fight with him, it's like he smashes it in your
You mind a
eye.
picture you should get?
I would shoot. What?
Sorry, man. Every time I drink some liquor, it's like.
Spicer, I met him. He asked me for a ride. And I'm like,
I
no,
actually
dude.
gave that guy a ride
What
once.
was that
Got him a
like?
sandwich.
What was that like?
Yeah, we talked to him
Yeah,
when we were
see,
little
I-
because he was hanging around our group
Did he
when we were
come
playing
in?
Pokemon Go at
He
the time.
freaked me out.
He's never been here, never. Thank
He
goodness.
needs to keep the
Thank
spike
goodness.
nub away
Because
from
when homeless
me.
people
Yeah.
come around here, they keep going. We've had a couple of homeless people that keep coming in, and
Yeah.
every time it's terror.
Or
Like,
cut
terrorist,
off his, cut off his
literally.
finger and make spikes and spike nubs.
Wait, why
Exactly.
did he
and
cut off his
do
finger?
that.
And
Exactly. Do
possibly
that.
walk
Crazy
out in
stuff.
traffic and injure
Did he
himself.
cut his
maybe
finger
kill
off
him.
of
I
his own
heard
volition?
through the
So
grapevine,
apparently-
someone like was saying, "I dare you to like take this axe and smash your finger," and he did it.
It's like bum fights on YouTube. Have you
Yes,
seen those
something
things?
like
those
that, yeah.
that series
World
of bum
Star.
fights. The famous bum that actually they go around and pay him to do random
So
activities.
it's like cockfights. But
Yeah.
pumps. It's like an
Yeah,
exploitation.
it's just like
That's
I bet you
terrible.
won't
Oh,
do
you ain't
this.
seen bum fights,
Our
I know.
business is
Oh,
exploitation,
Oh no, you're in for a treat.
legally
Yeah.
speaking. So
Dude.
I find the word exploit funny.
The producer
Exploit.
already mentioned several times over
I
there.
really
It was
like
not like
the-
a large
Well,
fine cannon for that.
I really
Yeah,
like the word
when
exploit.
We use,
It's like,
when
what's
we
about
use
to
the
go
word
on?
exploitation, it's typically used in a pejorative sense.
It is typically
Yeah.
a pejorative.
But from a legal standpoint, what we're doing now is we're exploiting. We're in the business of exploitation.
Oh yeah.
You as a filmmaker, writer, filmmaker, we're in the business.
Distiller,
We're in the
filmmaker.
business of exploitation. So when I hear the word
You are a total
exploit
filmmaker,
or
Jeff.
exploitation, I'm just like,
To get him drunk.
are you working?
I don't. I don't
Like,
want
to
to,
get money.
and I don't try to.
It's like,
Just-
where can I get paid?
We don't
You know
want
what
to,
I'm saying?
trust
That's-
me.
That's my idea.
No, we
Oh,
don't.
you got money?
And
I
now
got-
we
where's your
charge
money?
for samples, so we
Word.
legally can't.
Yeah.
Which to us is like, that's where we want to be.
Word.
It's a good thing. Good way to be.
So-
Exactly.
So where is Motte and Sons located for the paying customers and not you homeless bums out there watching from your stolen iPads?
So Mountain Sons is off Daniel Morgan Road. It's 220 East Daniel Morgan Road. It's right by the Marriott, in between the Marriott and Vic Bailey, on Daniel Morgan
Automotive Superstore.
Automotive Superstore.
Yeah. Good old
Oh,
Big
yeah.
B.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean, we do it all. We sell any local product we can. Pickles, candy.
Binoculars,
anything we can do.
binoculars that are also, what do you call it? Man?
Yeah. Also a flask.
Flask binoculars.
Yeah,
Are
you
they
can drink
actually
out of the
functional
binoculars we sell.
Are they,
I
are they
don't think.
functional?
I don't think they're.
Not even the one eye? Not even the
Nah,
one eye piece?
I don't think they
Both, like,
function at all. I don't think it has glass in it. I think
Aw.
it's just a flask.
Safety first.
Safety first.
You don't want
For all
glass
you-
in your boots.
For all
No,
you
you
drunks
don't.
out there.
Man.
So the guy still lives in the tent though.
In where?
The guy still lives in the tent.
We should
Yep.
totally go visit
Leave him alone.
So,
Leave him alone.
so this guy, this homeless guy
Just want
told
to
me
make sure you're not making fun
when
of
we're
him.
living
I predicted
in
what
here,
I'd say.
he came in here and told us that he was living in a tent right there, like literally right next to us,
I'm a pretty
above the
scary
hill,
guy, y'all.
living in a tent.
I'm gonna live in a tent near your place.
That's literally what he told us, and we were just
Don't-
like,
don't be
yeah,
afraid.
I don't think so. If it's our property,
then
you're not
that's
living there.
Move it along.
Move it along.
Need to understand French fried potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I actually went up there as well and looked for a tent, and I didn't see him. So I was like, okay, we're
He
good.
might have been bluffing.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
to give you a run on
He,
story so you
he
can get out the
probably
door.
was.
He's got a
I'm glad I didn't
camouflage.
find him though. I'm glad I didn't find anyone.
He's got a
I don't want
camouflage
to tell
tent.
anyone to leave.
It's a camouflage tent.
You feel guilty.
You-
I went
can't
up
even
there.
see
I
it.
walked everywhere around there.
You can't even see
You
it.
gotta go.
Damn, good point.
It's so camouflage you
Good
can't
point.
even see it.
Oh, it's got camouflage on
It's
it.
got the
on
camo
it.
print.
Digital camo or like normal?
Ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit. Camo.
He had a ghillie suit on
Uh-uh.
his whole
Whoa.
He came
It's
in
like
there
you
and
open the
was
door,
like-
he just walks in. And
with
like,
a whole full-blown ghillie
like,
suit,
what is
like
this, Vietnam?
leaves falling off of him. And
He walks in here with a ghillie suit strapped with liquor bottles on him,
Oh
so he
my
just
gosh.
blends in. He's
like,
just
sir, are you homeless?
it's just like, no,
I'm
no,
not even
no.
here right now.
I'm just a stand.
You guys hear those
Who are you
bombs?
talking to?
PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd suck. That would suck.
Shell shock.
That shit happens.
It
Yeah.
really does. Shout out to all our veterans who are
Absolutely.
injured.
Yeah, shout
For
out to
real,
all my
shout out.
friends that are in the
Those with us.
service
Hell
that
yeah.
served,
For real though.
and
Shout-
Mad
everybody
respect.
else,
Mad respect.
everybody who's
That's
Shout out
right.
to Andrew Cook who couldn't be here tonight. He
Yeah.
wanted to come, but he got sick. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you've ever met my friend Andrew. They know him.
Yeah.
He's a nut. But he's a cool dude, man. That's my homie.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you, homie. This bud's for you.
Hell yeah.
I'll drink though.
And to Tatty Pat doing service too.
Tatapat.
Absolutely. That's my boy. It's my boy till the end.
Speaking of Tatapat, where's Rat-a-tat?
I know, right? Where is Radu? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either.
Radu!
Where are you?
Radu. Seems like every time I see him, I feel like he's got a quest to give him.
Yeah, yeah, so
Because
true.
it's a turn up
Go on
the
this
big
quest.
corners.
Very unique.
Yeah,
image.
the-
I
that
love
goofy
Radu.
hat.
The
Love
goofy
the
hat
but
with the-
it's so
The
distinct.
mustache.
Oh yeah, it's such a good style though. I love it.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
here,
love it.
take this
Can I
can.
interrupt?
Sure.
Yes, you can.
Question.
Hit
Can we
me.
cook these steaks? Like, what's up? Can we go get some sides?
Cook that shit.
What about go get some sides? Do you have really
Ooh.
or not? So we go.
I
Yeah, I
like
do.
Not
sides.
one question.
Give me 1 second.
Well, I mean, as much as I don't want this to end, we gotta kind of end it at some point.
Either you send it or you end it.
Send it. We're gonna
We
send it.
sent it. Now we have to end
We
it.
sent it. Now we gotta end it.
We're probably about.
Well, good.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is a good stopping point because those people want to eat. I think I want to eat.
I need to get back to my tent.
He's got to go back to his tent because he's homeless.
Oh my gosh.
He's not really homeless.
Got to get back to plotting mischief.
He's got stuff to do. Jeff's got stuff to do.
edit some.
I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with us on the Hubcast. As long as we've been rocking, come back and rock with us somewhere else. Come visit Motte and Sons. Go visit Jeff's vlog because he does that for you. He's not doing it for himself because it's much easier not to pick up a camera.
Oh, yeah.
Feel me? So check out all this stuff. Come visit Motte and Sons. Holler at your boy. Send me an email or something. You know, holla back. We'll catch you on the flip. Wave, everybody.
Thanks.
Say bye bye.
Thanks for watching.